What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will talk about billionaire hedge fund manager Ray Dalio and his principles. Search for the truth. To be successful, you need to find what is true or what is not true. You have to be truthful and completely honest with yourself. Moreover, for God's sake, do not be heavily opinioned by others. You have to find what is true for yourself. To do that, you should open yourself to learning new things and make mistakes and learn from them. 5-step process to be a master. First, set your goals. The first step to make audacious goals. No matter what you want to be, you might want to be an investment banker, a chef, sketch artist, fashion designer, or you just want a secure government job. It could be whatever, but make sure that you really want to be that person. Second, problems. Problems are not bad for you, although it helps you to develop and make you strong. However, not dealing with your problem is the real problem. Next time you find yourself in problem, do not tolerate them and try to identify them and solve them. Diagnosis. After identify the problem, you need to diagnose it to reach the root cause of it. A strong diagnosis typically takes between 15 minutes and an hour, depending on how well it is done and how complex the issue is. It involves speaking with the relevant people and looking at the evidence together to determine the root causes. Fourth one, design a plan. After diagnosing the problem, you need to design a plan to encounter the problem. Remember that there are typically many paths to achieving your goals. You only need to find one that works. And last, put into effect. This is the most difficult part of the process, as you need lots of discipline to execute your plan. Great planners do not execute their plans, go nowhere. Create your principles and systemize the process. According to Ray, principles are fundamental truths that serve as the foundation for behavior that gets you what you want out of life. They can be applied again and again in similar situations to help you achieve your goals. For example, imagine you want to build muscle at the gym without principle. You would probably have no regular schedule, no routine for progress, and no balance in the workout. Another side, when you have principles, you probably would have a fixed schedule and more consistency in your workout. I believe one of the most valuable things you can do to improve your decision making is to think through your principle for making decisions and write them out in the words. Know your weaknesses. I follow this principle wholeheartedly. Most of the time, people do not want to know their weaknesses because of their ego, and they portray themselves as a perfect person, but in reality, no one is perfect. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. You should welcome criticism and ask people about your weaknesses if you find it difficult to do it on yourself. After that, you should think about what to do about your weaknesses. Be humble and know you can be wrong. In 1975, Ray Dalio founded Bridgewater Associates, one of the most valuable private investment companies in the US, out of his two-bedroom apartment in New York City. In the 1980s, he predicted an economic crisis and promoted his idea on media. One day he said very arrogantly that I know how the market works, and I can say it with 100% certainty that an economic downturn is coming. However, he was dead wrong and about it, and the US economy saw a largest period of boom after his statement. After this incident, he lost everything he had at that time, and he even had to borrow $4,000 from his father to pay his bills. Hereafter, he developed humiliation in his life and opened himself to knowing what others think about a particular topic, and he started to manage risk. He says, if you worry, you don't have to worry, and if you do not worry, you have to worry. It means that if you worry about a thing, the chances will be high that you would do something to protect yourself, and if you do not worry, chances will be high that you wouldn't do anything to protect yourself.
Thanks for listening me.